Hello everyone, it's Fluffy! And last time I said I would do Poland versus Fluff. This one it was brutal to the bitter end. I chose Eagle because Eagle, and I expected Poland to pick Max because of how he likes to spam tanks and everything. We all know how it is. So let's just begin. You'll see for yourself. Okay. I'm going to make Poland face the left, so that we will be facing in opposite directions. Okay. Pretty standard opening, right? Well, standard, nothing happened yet. I decided to go for my airport first because this is a very nice capture chain at the corner. And I also decided to go for this property quickly so that I can maybe capture this one too. But the most important thing, well, not most important, but the primary reason for me choosing this property is because I want to make sure Poland does not deny me this property. This is it's pretty difficult to recapture after it's lost. And because of the two forests, tanks can't actually interrupt this from the base. So this city is 2 turns from my base reinforcements, while it's also 2 turns from Poland's base reinforcements. So I don't want to lose this property. Poland did not go for the airport first. And it's now day 3. I considered building a recon because Poland didn't go for the airport first, and I was thinking, if I rush my recon, maybe I can sit on the port by the time he captures this airport. And if he goes on the port instead, I could just sit on the plains, still blocking the infantry, and maybe even injure it. But this was live. I decided to pick the safer option and just go with more infantry. Okay. Still no recon by me. I don't think I need a recon right now. And a tank is built on this side. Okay, that makes sense. The infantry beating my infantry to the city was definitely sad. I built an artillery here because I want to focus on this side and try to pressure this island at the top left. No, that was supposed to be mine. Poland actually sent the 1st infantry from this base all the way to capture this property. Well before my battlecopters could come online. I sit on the mountain and interrupt the capture, and move my artillery closer. I also had just enough money to go copter double infantry. The copter will help support capturing this city. I'm hoping to take this city. And Poland sits on this city. Okay, I can deal with it. He injures my healthy infantry to make it more difficult for me to capture this property. And it also gives him 1 extra turn of not having to stop this property capture. I decide to shoot the infantry with the artillery so that my other infantry can begin capturing right away. I move my battlecopter up. No reason to go to the side. Though sometimes I wish I could sit on the mountain so that I can protect this infantry. Build a tank here. I need tanks against anti-air. And this is when I realize my tank is not covering this infantry. Well, not covering it from this tile anyway. I decide to go for this shot anyway, because if Poland wants to send an anti-air in, I can hit it back with a tank. Although I probably should have kept the 2 HP infantry nearby, so that if Poland does sit on the property with an infantry, I can sack the 2 HP as well as, and then send my infantry to attack from 2 directions to make sure I get the kill here. I build an anti-air of my own. Notice that my artillery here is protecting this property. So I decide I don't want to take the risk of not getting the kill. I'd rather just make sure I get the kill and try to kill the tank, which I did. So in a sense, I'm trading a battlecopter and a tank. Oh, well, a battlecopter for a tank. Not the best trade, but had I had my 2 HP infantry a little closer, I might have been able to take a shot at the anti-air, and Poland would be left with 2 injured vehicles in exchange for my battlecopter. I build a second anti-air because I see 2 battlecopters. Maybe this infantry should have been moved 1 tile back so that it gets covered. Of all I said about wanting to pressure this top left island, Poland seems to be pressuring my bottom right island pretty hard right now. Especially with the anti-air threatening to airport lock. And I decide to say no to the airport lock, because the only thing that can kill this 4 HP infantry is the anti-air that was used to lock in the airport. I send my anti-air forward thinking I can lock Poland's airport for a turn, but this is actually a mistake by me, because now the anti-air, wait, actually is this oh, there's a mistake. The anti-air is not covering this infantry, and that's what happened. Probably should have went for the safer option of moving it left, where I can protect my infantry trying to pressure Poland's island. No, he got a free shot. There's only 1 infantry up here, I'm going to attack it. I decide to just interrupt this capture. Probably not that strong, since I'm potentially throwing away a lot of infantry. but I wanted to injure as many of Poland's infantry as I could to reduce his ability to capture. At the same time, I'm also shifting a lot of vehicles to the right because I want to save my island and maybe kill off some infantry in the process. And he decides to block the tile. I could go tank, then battlecopter, kill off this anti-air, but Poland has a second anti-air, so there's... I don't remember what I did exactly. I know I definitely shot this. Oh, I went for this capture, okay. And I went for this shot. The reason I went for this is because if the battlecopter targeted my battlecopter, I would have an anti-air nearby. And I can always wall it off with 2 infantry from these 2 tiles to protect my anti-air. And then I forget about that and move my infantry elsewhere. This is live. I got, you know, things happen, it's live. Definitely should have moved my infantry here immediately after I moved my anti-air onto the property. But live things, live mistakes happen. I also kill off this infantry on the city, so now Poland has nothing to capture these 2 properties for several turns. My anti-air kills a copter before it goes down. Poland uses max force. Oh no, my anti-air! No! And now I look at this island and it's completely falling. I decide to take some free shots that I know Poland can't punish just yet. It is forcing my units to be very far away from the front line. But I have to kill off some infantry if I don't want to lose my properties. I also decide to try trapping Poland's copter. It doesn't work out all that well, because the tank can free the copter. This infantry could also free the copter, which it did. I'm also capturing the property at the top left. Eventually it will force one of Poland's vehicle all the way at the corner and not at the front line, similar to what he's doing to me right here. I decide to take this shot. If Poland wants to use his power, he will have to... well, he will use his power. This property is falling, but I plan to move... I'm getting my infantry closer to try to recapture it. And here's another max force. Good thing I have an infantry nearby to interrupt it. As expected, the max force goes after my tank, and it kills my copter. And he also gets a bunch of shots that I can't respond to right away. And this is where Poland, he said he didn't like some of his moves here, but he didn't specify exactly which. I would assume it's these tanks because they are going in without a target. But if the tanks had not moved here, I would have held on to my lightning strike and just tried to stall for even more vehicles. But now that the tanks have moved in, I have to take this opportunity to strike. The low HP copter's putting in work. I clear this infantry so my anti-air can attack from this tile, which will allow me to lightning strike onto this battlecopter. I decide that I can go for these properties later. It's more important to kill as many of Po1's units as I can. And here's the lightning strike. Unfortunately, I did not have the funds to fill all my bases with infantry again, so the lightning strike did not give me any additional units, but it did allow me to do a lot of damage. Kill this battlecopter, interrupted the property capture, kill off this infantry, kill this copter, kill this oh, no, don't kill this copter, that's my copter. Kill that tank, artillery plus medium tank, kills this tank. I said, kills this tank with my battlecopter, this injured copter. It assisted with 2 unit kills, and then I took a shot at that tank. I expected to do a little more, but then again, max force does do more damage than lightning strike in a singular mirror map. I continue capturing this. Po1 could still choose not to respond to this for this turn and the next, but if he does not respond by next turn, the city becomes mine. Shoots my anti-air. Didn't even have enough money to buy a mech. And he just kills it over here. So right now, my income isn't looking too good. I have 14,000 to Po1's 21,000. But I do have what I believe is a temporary material advantage, where I have more units and more potential dynamic turns. So I must take advantage of this and continue attacking and cause as much damage as possible before the income starts affecting more. And I finally captured this property. I continue killing off this infantry. Got the roll here to kill it. Builds a tank here to chase this tank away. Puts an infantry here to threaten some properties. It's in bomber range, but it's also protected by both my anti-airs. And just chip more against Po1's units. I have to maintain my material advantage for now. Otherwise, the income advantage that Po1 has would just be overwhelming. Now keep in mind this is a live league where we get 5 plus 2 minutes per turn. But Live League also has a 30-day limit, which whoever has more properties at the start of day 31 becomes the winner. Comm towers and labs are counted as part of it. Of course, we're not getting each other's comm towers, so you can tell whoever's winning by day 31 based on the income alone. And that's only assuming the game lasts that long. Po1 shoots at my infantry so it can't capture anything. Po1 decides to go for my airports, which... uh-oh. That's not good. But I also think it's a little ambitious because there's nothing else to support it, and if I just kill the anti-air, I could eventually kill the infantry and then sit on it. So I go in to attack the anti-air. I also move my battlecopters down so that I can kill the infantry and sit on the airport. I joined my infantry to make it easier for me to start capturing. An 8 HP infantry would take 3 turns compared to a 6 HP which takes 4 turns. Okay. The anti-air can't reach my artillery, and I highly doubt Poland would send the bomber in to kill a 4 HP artillery. Continue shooting at infantry. Only did 1 damage. That is such a terrible... Wait, actually, it could be a high 8 HP and now it's a low 7 HP. But I was hoping for a 6 HP because 6 HPs would take 4 turns, compared to 3 turns to capture a property. Build another anti-air because I see a lot of copters being built and I'm near the airport. I built 2 anti-airs. Surviving on loose change compared to what Poland has. No, he's capturing more of my properties. But I still have a pretty substantial material advantage. Here's the Neo tank to counter my medium tank, although I'm pretty sure that's what the bomber was supposed to do. I guess the Neo tank to target my anti-airs as well. I attack this infantry, kill it with my full HP infantry, then begin capturing it with an 8 HP. I fire at this tank, and it also blocks this path so that the tank can't move over to the center. Join my tanks here so that Poland can't save... Well, I say save this airport, but it's really mine. I'm the one liberating. It's me. My airport. And go! Yes, it's reduced to 5. Now it will take Poland 4 turns. Poland posts vehicles back here, which makes sense since he has nothing to gain by continuing to fight here. He interrupts this capture. I move my medium tank back, I want to create a little buffer for it. Move my artillery in here to cover the anti-air. My first artillery into this forest, although I wish it had a little more HP, and I wish I could have moved this artillery a little closer to create an artillery ball. I continue pursuing to kill off these infantry remaining, so that my infantry can capture uncontested. Alright, Poland has caught... Oh, my income is so bad. And also Poland has caught up in the materials. At the end of his turn, he will have more unit value than me. Bombs the anti-air, puts a Neo tank in here, and takes a shot at my artillery to protect the Neo tank. But I don't surrender, because I still have one victory condition. And that is, there's still 10 days, but I can easily capture some properties at the bottom right. If I keep the fight going over here, perhaps I can capture enough properties on the right side that I might turn this into a victory by the day limit. Plus, I also saw a breakthrough towards the bomber. So I take a shot at the bomber. I recapture my airport, and at this point, I'm not really sure what to do on this front. I wanted to protect my medium tank, I guess, but probably should not be moving more stuff in right before Poland's superpower. So, whoops. I also moved my infantry forward because perhaps I could stop this infantry from capturing, and maybe I might force another one of the vehicles up here to respond to me. Here's the max blast. Kills, one-shots my medium tank. Kills my copter. Kills my anti-air. Kills my artillery. I should not have moved it here. This tank would not have had a... Well, it would not have a good target if I didn't move my artillery here. My infantry, no! But I have a lightning strike, so I'm going in. Kill the bomber. And I try to start knocking out some more tanks, just reduce the unit count. Here's the lightning strike. Yay! I cleared all of the units here, so this infantry can start capturing without worry. Kill off the other battlecopter. And at this point the battle is such a mess, I'm not exactly sure what I should be trying to... what exactly I should target, but I captured this, hoping to distract Poland's units as much as I could. I have a huge unit count advantage, not so much a material unit value advantage anymore. And the recon just to maybe focus some infantry, and so that I could get an extra unit count from it. No, I need the properties. Poland's infantry dies to stop this capture. I begin shifting my units back towards the center to help the fight. Kill off the infantry. Kill off this copter. Surround this Neo tank, but it has some nice targets anyway. Block this one tile passageway to make sure I get this property. And bring my other anti-air over just to knock out this copter when it moves down. So I just get hit over here. The wall worked. And what I could have done here, and this is what I'm thinking after the game, I could have sacked my tank. This is a max tank we're talking about here. This is probably a low 4 HP infantry, well not infantry, a low 4 HP tank. And it will die to the counter attack if I were to attack this tank. And after I attack this tank, I could then go tank goes in, kill off this tank, and I could start killing off Poland's infantry, just focusing down the infantry so that I can win by capture. I even built a transport copter to help my infantry move faster and start capturing these. But you know how it is in live. You sometimes just don't see things because of the time pressure. Oh yeah, 4 HP sacks, then artillery and tank would have killed this. Then anti-air kills infantry, recon kills infantry, and I might lose all my units, but I'm not losing my properties, and that would have been pretty important. Unfortunately, I did not see that. I just put my recon here to block this tile again. And Po1and just starts cleaning up. He has the unit value advantage by quite a large degree, and my unit count is just a bunch of low HP and injured units. And oh, I just blocked it. Boosties, yay! Wait for it. Did I not boost the infantry forward? Oh, I boosted this infantry last turn, and then I picked this infantry up and moved it over. Okay. For a moment, I thought I didn't boost it. That's a relief. I kept my infantry out of range of a max force copter. I lose my next medium tank. And I'm probably getting my one more lightning strike before the game ends, so I have to make it count. I continue capturing these properties. Just begin capturing. The income is looking much better now. Not quite sure why I built this artillery. Po1and sends the copter over to interrupt this capture, which makes sense. Here's the max blast. Kills my copter, although he could have just attacked from the shoal if he wanted to. Kills off this infantry. And now we see the consequences of not killing this infantry a few turns prior. Oh, I'm getting lightning strike. I have to protect these captures. So I go in. My 1 HP copter's putting in work again. Lightning strike. Pew! Kill off the anti-air. Continue attacking the tanks. Trying to run away with my recon so I can use them as blockers later. And then build a mech, because I want it to be annoying. Blocks my other base, so now both my bases are offline, but I still got my airport. And I'm thinking, if I capture one more property and prevent Po1and from capturing one of my own properties, I win. There's only 3 days left. And so, I wall this infantry, the victory. I will call it the Victory March Infantry. That's his nickname now. And try to escort him to this property. Po1and continues his onslaught, trying to break into my formation. Kills another copter. Fortunately, I still have 2 tanks, which is probably enough to kill this anti-air. And now I realize I need to do something to protect this property. Fortunately, I do not have to worry about these 2 infantry because there's not enough time for them to capture properties. I attack this anti-air, then I kill it off completely. Kill off this tank, begin capturing this property, sit on the forest, build another battlecopter just to I could even afford a stealth if I wanted to. Wait, how much are stealths again? I have 27,000. Yeah, I could get a stealth. And then I see this. There's nothing I could do to prevent it. Meaning, even if I capture this, Po1 will capture this on day 30, the last day, and have 19 properties to 18. Which means the battle is lost. No! I was so close. I was one property down. The infantry was saved. At least I get this property. This infantry, the one I didn't kill on day 23, the one that captured this property is now capturing this property. And just because I wanted to see whether or not I could get the luck roll to kill this. 1 HP Copper still putting in work. Yes, I could have interrupted this capture. Here's Lightning Drive. I built a stealth because I got the wealth, and then I resign. And so there's this game. Had I only killed these infantry sooner. Come to think of it, Po1 only has 2 infantry here. I definitely could have done it. But it's a very brutal game to the bitter end, where it could have been anyone's game. Although Po1 did say after his second power, before my first lightning strike over here, he said he made some moves he didn't like, looking back on it, and that allowed me to come back from the game. Again, I never got what specifically he did not like, but I definitely agree that this lightning strike was what allowed me to stay in the game for so long. With 60,000 value, against 100,000, I cut his value in half. But that was this game. I will be battling Po1 several more times. Most of the games we play against each other are not featured on this channel, but I do have another game against Po1 that will be going on YouTube, but not on this channel. I have submitted it to Go7 for Go7 to review it. Whenever that happens, I will make a video, well, maybe not video, but something to let you know if the game is there. Anyway, goodbye. Goodbye.